Hello, ACB. Before I present the 2020 Audio Description Project Awards, let me introduce my committee. Dan Spoon and Kim Charleston, you know them, Carl Richardson, Sean Barrett, and last but not least, Joel Snyder. The awards we present each year are designed to recognize leadership in the description field within the wide range of its applications. This year, we are delighted to present achievement awards in performing arts, media, museums, the international arena, and special recognition awards. We also remember the contributions of Dr. Margaret Fansteel and Barry Levine with the Dr. Margaret R. Fansteel Memorial Achievement Award for Research and Development and the Barry Levine Memorial Award for Career Achievement in Audio Description. This year, we had more nominees than ever before, making our work all the more challenging, and it required difficult choices. For achievement in the performing arts, it gives me great pleasure to recognize my hometown performing arts theater, Broadway, Sacramento. Because of Margie Donovan's leadership, ACB Capital Chapter support, and Margaret Hardy from Audiovision's technical assistance and equipment loans, on April 24th, 2010, Broadway Sacramento launched its first audio-described performance, Little House on the Prairie, with overwhelming enthusiasm from the blind and low vision community. In the past 10 years, Broadway Sacramento has purchased audio receivers and transmitters, trained awesome audio describers who have gone on to work all over the Sacramento area, provided tactile pre-show presentations, trained ushers and volunteers how to work with people with vision disabilities, offered Braille and large print programs, and through its Arts Alive program, summer venues now offer discount performance tickets to encourage the attendance and education of new audiences, including those with vision loss. Accepting the award will be President of Broadway Sacramento, Richard Lewis. Congratulations, Richard.
Hello, I'm Richard Lewis, President and CEO of Broadway Sacramento, Broadway at Music Circus, and Broadway on Tour. I'm very pleased to accept this Achievement in Audio Description Award on behalf of Broadway Sacramento. I'd like to sincerely thank everyone at the Audio Description Project, particularly Joel Snyder and Jeff Tom, as well as Margie Donovan from our local ACB chapter, for recognizing Broadway Sacramento's efforts to make our performances more accessible to our blind and visually impaired patrons. Musical theater is an art form that brings great joy to the people, and we believe that it's important to make it as accessible as possible for people to experience. In addition to our audio-described performances, when possible, we offer pre-show tactile presentations that provide patrons who are blind and visually impaired an opportunity for some close-up, hands-on interaction with costumes and props from the show, accompanied by detailed descriptions from members of the production team. We also offer open caption and sign interpretive performances for our patrons who are deaf or hard of hearing. And through Arts Alive and Community Night dress rehearsals, we serve patrons who might not otherwise be able to attend musical theater performances. We hope to continue to expand our efforts to allow our entire community to enjoy musical theater. Thank you again for recognizing Broadway Sacramento.
Also in the performing arts area, we want to acknowledge Mary Hanks in Houston with our Special Recognition Achievement Award. For many years, Mary has single-handedly ensured that performances by the Houston Grand Opera are accessible via audio description. She has described over 200 opera performances. For years, she was the only Houston Grand Opera audio describer. She describes, recruits, trains, and schedules, expanding accessibility services all over Houston. Her work with the Houston Museum District Association has resulted in the addition of accessibility services for persons with vision loss at 5 institutions. Consumers of Mary's top-notch audio description services will often travel hundreds of miles to hear her description, and describers consult with her regularly. Mary,
Thank you, Jeff. And thank you to the Audio Description Project for this honor. I'm grateful to so many people. Thanks to those who gave me a background in semiotics and aesthetics, filmmaker Brian Huberman and the late art historian Thomas McEvely. And shout out to the folks who actually dragged me into the description booth, Adele McGrahm and Gary Gibbs. And my everlasting gratitude to the folks who kept me going, Gail Greenberg, Richard Wong, Krista Cooper, Patrick Hoyt, Gina Goff, and two fabulous audio describers, Sabrina Martinez and Joe Lyday. Because of you, I can tell the world that we've had audio description at Houston Grand Opera since 1987. Now it's challenging to audio describe opera, but it can be done. So let's talk about it. I would love to hear more. We can do this on the ADP discussion list, details on the Audio Description Project website. One last thing. I know you've been wondering, so no, I have never gone into the description booth and said, "The fat lady's singing." From Houston, the most diverse city in the United States, this is Mary Hanks telling you, thank you for supporting audio description.
In the media category, we are pleased to acknowledge Disney Plus, the Walt Disney Company. From its launch, Disney Plus has included audio description with its offerings, the only streaming service to have such a large number of titles available from its inception. They have committed to adding audio description tracks to all original programming and have audio described their extensive back catalog dating back almost a century. Titles such as Snow White, Dumbo, and Cinderella now allow children from ages 1 to 101 who are blind or visually impaired to enjoy more meaningfully all of the classics that have enchanted sighted audiences for decades. I have to say that just a few days ago, I enjoyed Annie audio described for the first time, and I can't believe how much I learned. Mirka Pavlikova will be accepting the award on behalf of Disney Plus. Mirka?
Hello, thank you so much to ACB. It is my honor to accept this award on behalf of the team here at Disney and Disney Plus. Inclusivity and accessibility are so important to us when we think about our content, and we are always looking for ways to improve and expand our offerings so that even more people can enjoy it. A story that is relatable and that audiences can immerse themselves in, that's the experience we want to provide to people, no matter how they are coming to it. And it's not just important for us to have accessibility features like audio description. It's very important to us that they are of a high quality. The response we've had from the community and ACB is so encouraging and inspiring. I really feel passionate about this work, and I greatly appreciate the collaboration we've had with ACB, who have helped us understand what the community is looking for. I want to recognize our fantastic team who consistently goes above and beyond with their commitment as well. Thank you to all the writers, all the narrators, mixers, and quality control people who have put their efforts into this, along with our delivery team and the team at Disney Plus, who are working to put this content into the world. Thank you again.
We are excited to be able to offer our museum's audio description achievement award to Michelle Hartley. Since 2010, Michelle has served as media accessibility coordinator for the Harpers Ferry Center, HFC, an interpretive media design center for the National Park Service, NPS system. During her tenure as the acting deputy associate manager of HFC's audiovisual arts department, she was responsible for improving accessibility of park movies by providing audio description, captions, and assistive listening. She developed audio described exhibits for NPS sites and used automatic triggers to provide more independent access for users. She also facilitated an audio description player option for videos posted on nps.gov. Over the past 6 years, she has been the National Park Service liaison to the Unit Description Project, an initiative that produces audio-described park brochures. Congratulations, Michelle.
Hello, ACB. Receiving this recognition means so much to me. I just can't tell you what it means to hear that folks are interested in visiting our parks, are visiting our parks more, and feel more connected to the National Park Service because more and more audio description is available. So years ago, I was welcomed into a West Virginia local chapter meeting. And since then, it's just grown from other local chapters to the state level, to the national level, and to all the people who are working on UniD. You all have been so generous with your patience, with your guidance, and with your times. This recognition really makes me feel like I'm on the right track with this work. And I'm so honored to be on that track with you. Thank you so much for the help that you've given to me, the standards that you hold me to, and for laughing with me along the way.
This year, our International Achievement Award goes to Vocalize in the United Kingdom. Vocalize is considered the leading audio description company working in the UK theatre, museum, and heritage sectors. Recognized with funding by Arts Council England since the beginning, Vocalize has audio described around 2,300 productions across the country, an average of 180 each year, covering drama, comedy, musicals, opera, ballet, dance, circus, children's theater, outdoor festivals, yes, and even fireworks displays. Honed with the involvement of blind and partially sighted users and professionals, Vocalize provides a 10 to 15 minute recorded audio introduction a week before each performance, containing information about the set, characters and costumes, venue access information, and contact details. On performance day, a touch tour on stage is an opportunity to explore the set, props and costumes, and meet members of the cast. Large print and braille cast and creative lists are provided. In 2012, Vocalize established a museum, gallery, and heritage program, which includes live tours, recorded guides, training courses for venue staff in visual awareness, guiding, and audio description. Matthew Koch will be accepting the Vocalize Award. Congratulations, Matthew.
Hi, I'm Matthew Koch, Chief Executive of Vocalize from the UK. We're so incredibly grateful and proud to have been given this award. It's a testament to the skill, dedication and support of the incredible team that has made Vocalize what we are since 1998. Past and present audio describers, trainers, technicians, producers, staff, trustees, funders, volunteers, ambassadors, user panelists, and above all, the supportive community of audio description users across the UK who demand and deserve the best so that they can enjoy the arts on an equal basis in society. I also wanted to mention that we work or have worked with and have definitely learned from previous winners from the UK, who I'd like to mention: Anne Hornsby from Mind's Eye, Louise Fryer, and Joan Greening in the RNIB. The award comes at a time when theatres, museums and heritage sites across the UK face an uncertain future, and we're all concerned with ensuring access and inclusion are not sacrificed in the new normal. The award's already been a great morale booster to help us at this time. Thank you very much.
We also want to present a special Recognition Achievement Award in the international category to audio described Aotearoa in New Zealand. According to my sister-in-law, who lives in New Zealand, the term Aotearoa means land of a long white cloud in Maori, the language of the indigenous population of New Zealand. In 2020, many countries, New Zealand included, went into COVID-19 lockdown. Theaters, museums, and galleries closed their doors. Audio described Aotearoa immediately sought opportunities to continue audio description. The Royal New Zealand Ballet was planning to live stream recordings of their recent performances. So, Audio Described Aotearoa collaborated with them to offer audio description. So far, over 1,500 people from around the world have tuned in to the Audio Described Ballet. In 2019, audio described Aotearoa trained the first 2 Maori audio describers and simultaneously audio described both in English and Maori, a world first. Nicola Owen will accept the award on behalf of audio described Aotearoa. Nicola, congratulations.
Kia ora, warm Pacific greetings from New Zealand.
Hi, this is Paul and Nicola from Audio Described Aotearoa. We just want to say we're really thrilled to receive this special recognition award from the American Council of the Blind Audio Description Project.
It's been a real privilege to bring Audio Described New Zealand Ballet to an international audience, and I want to acknowledge the work of the Royal New Zealand Ballet and my fellow describers Neha Patel and Kevin Keys, amongst others. They too particularly helped to make it possible.
As a lifelong blind person, I never thought I'd enjoy ballet, but our collaboration with the Royal New Zealand Ballet over the last 4 years has been amazing, and I've been thrilled to share that with blind people across the world. We feel really lucky to be part of an international audio description community, and we had a wonderful time at your conference in Vegas in 2014. We can't wait to catch up again in person as soon as that's possible.
We know lockdown's been really hard, and we hope our online descriptions have helped to make people feel more connected across the world. The big lesson we want to pass on to arts organisations is that there's an international audience out there for audio description, so get your stuff online. In the Maori language, which is the indigenous language of New Zealand, people say kia kaha, which means stay strong. So from us here in New Zealand,
Kia kaha.
The Margaret Fansteel Award for Research and Development is being awarded to United Airlines. United Airlines is the first US-based airline to offer the most extensive suite of accessibility features on their in-flight seatback entertainment system, which accommodates any level of visual disabilities, as well as provides support for hearing and mobility impaired passengers. Not only are all the features and functions of the system available using text-to-speech and screen magnification, but passengers can easily find movies and other entertainment with audio description. United offers the largest selection of movies and TV shows with audio description and closed captioning, 54 titles of any US airline. Corinne Streichert will accept the award on behalf of United Airlines. Congratulations, Corinne.
Thank you so much. It's an absolute honour to receive this award on behalf of United Airlines. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the American Council of the Blind for recognising our efforts in providing entertainment for all in flight. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank my team within United and all the United stakeholders that all came together to help us to deliver this system. I'd also like to thank our partners, Panasonic Avionics, who we worked with tirelessly to be able to deliver this solution. We hope we have inspired other airlines within the industry to follow suit and are grateful for the light that this has shined upon the work that we have done. Thank you.
Finally, we are pleased to present our highest award, the Barry Levine Memorial Award for Career Achievement in Audio Description, to Matthew J. Kaplowitz. Matt Kaplowitz is CEO and Chief Creative Officer, as well as President and Director of Technology and Innovation for Bridge Multimedia, the largest producer of audio description for network and cable TV in the United States. But it is the work that he has done on behalf of blind children and those with multiple disabilities that is truly amazing. He has produced songs and chants that blind preschoolers can use when learning various orientation and mobility skills. Matt also works with the National Braille Press to create descriptions of Braille print children's picture books. Blind parents reading these books to their sighted children can share in the joy of the pictures. Matt is also an Emmy, Peabody, and Grammy Award-winning producer, composer, and sound designer, as well as an assistive listening system engineer and AV systems integration specialist for ADA-compliant installations for public spaces. Congratulations, Matt, on the Barry Levine Award.
Thank you, and hello, everyone. I am excited beyond words to accept the American Council of the Blind's Barry Levine Memorial Award for Career Achievement in Audio Description. It's a great honor being recognized by ACB, an organization whose name is synonymous with audio description, and I deeply thank everyone who made it possible. I am humbled to stand in the company of the luminaries who have previously received this award. This year, everyone is experiencing uncertainty and change on an epic scale, and this is our time to respond. We can use audio description to build greater knowledge and awareness wherever it's needed during these unusual times. For example, Bridge Multimedia pledged its support to audio describe 10 hours of original programming teaching remote learning during COVID-19 to students with special needs for the U.S. Department of Education. There's a lot more to be done. Recent events have directed the nation's focus to the continuing struggle for social justice. Throughout the past decade, Bridge has taken action by providing pro bono audio description for more than 100 documentaries and feature films with socially progressive themes. We're proud to have produced the first public service announcement on network television about audio description and to continuously be providing audio description to support the fabulous work of Ronald McDonald House Charities. We're also developing an accessible video podcast series that introduces STEM careers to blind, low vision, and deaf, hard of hearing students. Years ago, Barry Levine challenged me to expand the reach of audio description. So now in 2020, I challenge each one of us to see how we can further the use of audio description as a powerful instrument to help spread social justice and foster greater diversity, equality, and accessibility. Thank you, ACB, for this award, and thank you to the entire accessibility community for the crucial work you do, whatever the circumstances. Here's to a new normal worth attaining: the freedom, independence, and shared productivity of all citizens. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This is Joel Snyder, and I am honored to be speaking to you today as the director of the Audio Description Project, now in our 11th year. The Audio Description Project exists as a major audio description promotion and production initiative under the leadership of Dan Spoon, president of the ACB, and Kim Charlson and Carl Richardson, co-chairs of the ACB Audio Description Project Steering Committee. I want to be certain that you are aware of how much information we provide on description, particularly via our website and our webmaster, Fred Brack. Please visit us at acb.org/ADP. It really is the go-to site in the U.S. for information on all things audio description on television, streaming in movie theaters, museums, performing arts spaces, and much more. We now have over 2,500 likes on the ADP Facebook page, and we continue to broaden the ADP through our Twitter outreach. We provide weekly updates on audio-described DVDs and Blu-ray discs, and we have a master list of thousands of titles now available on DVD and on streaming platforms. We also provide daily updates on TV shows, including description, in our comprehensive listing of broadcast television programs with audio description. And we continue to develop our state-by-state lists of performing arts and museum venues currently offering audio description for performances, as well as a state-by-state list of National Park Service facilities with audio description. And please join us throughout the rest of this exciting week for a plethora of sessions on audio description. This afternoon from 3 to 4:15, our legislative update. Tomorrow, Wednesday, from 4:30 to 5:45, a session on the National Park Service and audio description. On Thursday, from 3 to 4:15, strategies for cord cutting, or do you stream? A review of the current status of network description via broadcast and or the multitude of streaming services or apps. And on Friday, 3 to 4:15, audio description and quality control, the hiring of description producers, describers, and audio editors. Thank you so much for your interest in audio description.